Good afternoon and welcome to Mindfulness and Road Rage. So I just thought the snappy glasses might have people thinking. So thinking about what? Thinking about how mindfulness as a word and how we use it in everyday practical life doesn't have to be boring. So I had a great comment by one of my clients the other day, and they used a word, and it's a word I've heard from other clients and other people, and they accused me of trying to psychologize them. And what they meant was that what I was talking about probably didn't really seem real to them. So I'm going to take this off now. We're not going to put up with it for the whole broadcast, but this is just a way. Mindfulness is about putting on other glasses, trying on other ways of seeing things and seeing things from a different perspective. So I'm going to turn it off and get us back to some sense of normality. And that should do it. So there we go. So just a bit of a fun way to talk about something a little bit serious. And I thought I would use a practical example, because Mindful in May is all about how we make mindfulness work in our day-to-day lives. It's not some sort of vague, airy-fairy concept that's only meant for people who are calm and have their act together, because if that was the case, I wouldn't be using it. So yes, so my real-life example. So one thing that you might know or not know about me is that I never used to swear. Nope, not at all. So I never used to swear until I started to learn to drive. So it was only then. It was only in the car. The car tends to bring out some of my inner frustrations. And I have never got out of my car and gone and assaulted someone, but I get quite, in my little bubble, I can get quite heated up and get on a bit of a roll. And normally I can just feel that it builds up. So I think this is something that is fairly common for people to experience. And the other day I was out and people were doing the things they do on the roads, which are things like not indicate or not keep to the speed limit or speak on their mobile phones and quite frankly behave like, well, seriously, like idiots, I will have to say. And I was in the car having a little bit, and I noticed I started to have a little bit of a rant and a little bit of a rave, and I stopped myself and I said, I notice I'm feeling a bit annoyed. I notice I'm starting to get cross with other people on the road. And what happened? I stopped. I stopped ranting. I stopped raving. And I actually felt better. I felt calmer. I didn't do anything other than use my power of awareness. I put on those other glasses and practice noticing. So it doesn't sound like a lot, but if this is something you've never done, I'd be really keen for you to give it a go and tune in what you're thinking, what you're feeling at any particular point in the time. It doesn't have to be when you're feeling angry. It can be when you're going for a walk or feeling great about things. It's just practice. So it's putting just those little words in front of it. I notice I'm thinking. I notice I'm feeling. I notice I'm starting to. I notice that everyone seems to be annoying. I notice I'm thinking everybody seems to be annoying me. So there you go. That's our practical tip from me. So I'm Kim Dunn. My business is Positive Young Minds. And the Young Minds is a bit flexible because we really want positivity for everyone around our young people, so they see us as role models. So if you're practicing this with someone in around you or in the car, feel free to say it out loud. Let's face it, if they're a teenager, they think you're crazy anyway. So there you go. Positive, practical tip when you're out and about driving, when you're feeling frustrated and the road rage is starting to build up a little, say the words. Just notice what you're feeling, notice what you're thinking, and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. If this strikes a chord with you, send me a little a yes, thumbs up in the comments so that I know that you've seen it. And like anything with all the videos that we share, please feel free to share them with your friends and leave a comment, and we'll come back and have a look. So till the next time, till our next positive, practical, mindful tip that is not psychologizing but real life, I'll see you then. Bye.